Today reviewing a new beer in Sainsbury's. This is from Fierce Brewing Company. It's Maple Pancake. It's called a Pancake Pale at 6.5%, so nice ABV. This Pancake Pale was made with vegan pancakes in the mash and Canadian maple syrup in the boil. Full-bodied, full-flavoured, yet really drinkable. Perfect with vegan breakfast or garnished with a cheeky slice of bacon. Yeah, 6.5%. So, hand brewed in Scotland, be fierce. So, obviously for them, I presume it's their first beer in Sainsbury's rather. I've not heard of one good to Sainsbury's before. Obviously, I did used to work in Sainsbury's, so the emergence, that's the word I'm looking for, of craft beer breweries is obviously becoming a thing now. Anyway, at least Brewdog can't claim that they're the only one, like they do. So, hazy, golden, that dark golden pour, good carbonation as you can see, an inch of white head. Certainly maple on the nose. I'm not so sure about the pancakes. I'm not really a pancake fan, if I'm being honest. I like omelettes. Can't stand bloody pancakes. Funny, isn't it? It's still egg. And the funny thing is, I love Yorkshire pudding. Yorkshire pudding is basically pancake. Yeah, it's a funny old thing. Oh yeah, the maple is absolutely prevalent in the taste. Oh, good potency. I've just had a Chinese and I've got some left on one of my teeth. So yeah, it's I think it's one of them beers that you're either going to like or not like. If you like your maple flavour, something in that bloody Chinese. Uh, if you like your maple flavour, then you're probably going to really, really enjoy this. If you don't, then it may be a beer too far. Obviously, we've all got our own taste buds, so it certainly delivers on what it says it's, what it says it is. It's quite a strong maple flavour as well. Obviously, that was done in the boil. Yeah, £3.50 for the beer. 6.5%. I mean, it is interesting that Sainsbury's now are alternating their small craft beer range quite regular. And it's good. It makes them a little bit more relevant in craft beer, obviously. But the good thing is, it's not. It's more for the masses. Something of that's really bugging me. Mm. What was in that Chinese? Um, yeah, different, different. I'm not really sure about the pancake element. Pancakes chucked into a beer. I do get the maple, and I get this other element, and obviously it must be the pancake element. Um, yeah, it's definitely going to be a beer that you either, like I've said, you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. Um, no more to say on it than that. Um, for me, like the maple, a little bit strong on the maple at times, but yeah, not really keen on the pancake aspect. Although giving it a bit of time to bed in and see how it is. Sometimes you can be you've got to train your taste buds to try different beers. So I pour some more in because I was going to neck it off camera, but I might as well neck it on camera. So cracking day today. The weather's out. Lovely spring day. Um, at the workplace I was at today, the Cockliff one, or the one I'm renewing my vows. Um, I've done all the project work, beaten everything that laid in front of me. Now it's a chance. Now it's time to catch up, get everything. I've left it until I've got everything done so I can crack on with it. And now it's time to beauty things up, cut dead heads down, and do all that sort of work. Get leaves up, blow paths. And I mean, it was pretty clean as it was, but yeah, it's time to tart it up now, make it look pristine. And yeah, it's a week. I reckon in about a week's time, and I've done what I need to do. I've sowed some seeds today. Sowed a load of dahlia seeds. I sowed about 6,500 yesterday. I've sown not far off the same again today. And I'm basically using every single big plant pot I've got, filling it with compost that's from the property, and putting the seeds on the top, just making sure that they just under the surface of the soil, watering them, and I'm covering them all with a big put um, slug pellets down, got mouse traps down because we've got an issue with mice, um, and then a big polythene sheet over the top, one to protect it from any eventual any cold frost that may or may not happen. But they shouldn't get inside the greenhouse anyway, unless it's a marquee, unless it's a bitterly cold frost. One of those that comes and just absolutely slaughters plants. So that's why it's in the greenhouse and out of the way. But on that side of things, I'm going to be sowing, using every last pot that I've got, it's a big pot, and absolutely sowing as much as I can, because whatever plants that I can get growing, it's all good for the future on both sides, and also for the gardens that I look after as well, because obviously some will probably make it home to the gardens, albeit I'm actually growing stuff here in my own greenhouse as well. It's all about pushing there. I'm on top of it now, albeit with the help of weed killer, because there's no chance that I can do it all by hoeing. I'm not as young as I used to be, and the weeds laugh at you. Sometimes you have to use weed killer. It is what it is. People out there don't want to use weed killer because it's got this with it, wrong with it, that wrong with it. But sometimes it's the better evil. And in some ways, you look at the world at the moment with what Russia are doing. They've just shown themselves to be the most evil country on earth. Well, one person, and now the Western countries have actually got to get back into bed with the Saudi Arabians and people like Iran and Iraq, and buy oil and whatnot from them, because the simple fact of the matter is that you're always going to be going from one evil to another unless you're absolutely self-sufficient. Funny old world, isn't it? It's a bit like going shopping, not liking most of the shops, but you have to go there because you've got to get your stuff. And again, it's that sort of thing, isn't it? So yeah, I'll stand with what I've said. You can taste the maple. You can certainly taste the pancake element. Am I? Is it something I'm going to drink again? The answer is a clear no. It's not my cup of tea. Does it do what it says on the tin? Yes, very much so. Yeah, you definitely get the elements that are described. ABV wise, 6.5%. To say that is 0.1% less than King Goblin. King Goblin and 0.2% higher than Broadside. I can certainly taste the alcohol in them too. Can't in this. So there you go. For me, being as it lives up to what it says it lives up to, 4.1 out of 5 for me. But yeah, and that's it for this review. Hope everyone's well. And hopefully, a couple more beer reviews tonight if I'm feeling up for it and whatnot. I may do another of my imperial stouts because they're tasting great so far. Big apologies because you can't get them anywhere else. Well, you can make them. That's my thing. I want to show other home brewers, beginner home brewers. I'm not talking about commercial or grain, even grain brewing people. I'm on about people who just brew from bucket, who are totally at the beginner end, that you can do stuff that the big breweries can do as well in a fashion. But yeah, cheers all. See you later.